happened?
And we're here, part 5 of our look back at Halo Combat Evolved.
Just me, Aaron, Chief, and a couple Marines. Now let's see who's truly expendable.
Nobody's home.
Big blue glowing swords while invisible. Tactical advantage. Now that's thinking like an operator.
Well, it does actually make a little more balanced. This is the only game where the stealth elites don't have shielding, so the fact that their energy swords are not nearly as noticeable as in the original version makes it a little more balanced.
Oh yeah. Short controlled bursts for the win. And punch out.
Punch upside the face. Yeah, this is one of the hardest parts of the game on Legendary.
Oh yeah, because they ambush you and stuff.
The waves, there's a lot more waves to go through.
See,
I tend to take the cowardly approach. Wait until one of those back two doors that dead end open, and just hide in there, because the enemy won't spawn in it, and you just peek your head out. You just peek your head out, take them out, and hide back in, because they won't chase after you in there.
see, Halo did Firefight before it was cool. In all those Survivor games. Why wasn't this a...
This really is a firefight, because it just keeps going.
Why wasn't
And
that...
the 2 hunters would pop out. I think the hunters pop out on heroic and higher.
I loved how in Combat Evolved you could just punch the jackals and they die.
Oh yeah, the shields didn't absorb melees.
Which made it so much easier.
Maybe that's why they changed it. It was a little too easy.
I just realized how much it would suck at that charging handle on the assault rifle if it reciprocated. Man, that would suck.
It'd vibrate a lot.
Oh no, it'd be hitting your face and breaking your cheekbones.
Well, don't hold it that close, I guess.
But good thing it's non-reciprocating. And it's actually in a convenient spot if you have it in a ball pump.
If you also notice, it's sort of shaped like a finger, so you can sort of just grip it with your, the side of your hand.
Oh yeah, the assault rifle is actually more practical than a lot of people think. Other than the short buttstock, it's actually pretty practical.
Well, Bungie always did try to go for, I wouldn't call it realism, but authentism. At least for the human technology.
The only downside is it has no sights. Which is why we have to get the BR in the second game. And then
I can't remember. Trying to think to the Halo 3 is basically the Halo 1 exact look. But the Halo Reach, did it have a little tiny iron sight on the top of it? Oh,
it didn't have an iron sight, but it did have rails to mount the ammo counter, which was actually I'm pretty sure the MA37 or the Halo
version for all those who don't quite know.
Yeah.
No wait, that's not this version. That's the Halo Reach version.
Yes, the Halo Reach version.
This is, I think, the 3B.
Yep.
You're better at remembering the numbers than I am.
Oh, mainly when it comes to guns. Covenant crap, I don't really know much about.
All I know is that that the humans all dubbed them as type. So every vehicle and weapon is type something or another.
Wow, that just makes the Covenant Japanese.
Well, apparently I actually read how it works. The number with the type is the year that it was first recorded by the Office of Naval Intelligence.
That's actually pretty smart.
They changed it from first encountered by humanity to recorded by the Office of Naval Intelligence when they accidentally screwed up on some of the numbers.
Oh, and for people who don't...
And then events where they already appeared.
Is it me or is that...
They just changed it to that.
Is it me or is that you got more Marines than... I mean, more troopers than when you started with? And he's not dead yet!
I'm pretty sure one got killed in the, in the lift.
Oh yeah.
Because I heard what sounded like a death scream. But I think I got 4 left. Spoiler alert. I do lose all of them before I get to the bridge.
just look at that. I miss that. And one grenade would just set off a chain reaction of grenades.
So, did you ever, beat Halo 1 on Legendary by yourself?
Once. That was when I first got my new computer. Yeah,
Oh, did you play the PC version too?
oh yeah, that's the version
I
I
never got a
had.
chance to play that. I wish I did, because then I could get the custom edition.
Oh, custom edition was amazing. I loved it. Big giant open areas. Finally got to fly a Pelican and the longsword, and a Seraph, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Well, that must have been added in, because they hadn't even come up with that until the second game, and it still didn't do anything other than sit in a hangar and fly by in a cutscene once.
Oh yeah, that's when RB killed
I don't think it ever actually appeared in mission until each, as in like flying in mission.
Oh no, it was in Halo 3. But it
Did
was
ever
cut.
actually fly in mission, or only during a cutscene?
Oh, it was cut from the game.
Oh,
Halo 3 was originally supposed to have space battles. If you viewers watched the video, same with mounting.
I have a bad habit of missing a lot of old trailers, so I probably missed that one.
Well, it wasn't a trailer. It was right after right after the thing at a panel. They just decided to release some cut stuff.
Well, panels too.
Oh, panels. There we go. I feel dumb now. Oh, and Halo Reach, the forklifts actually lifted, but they took out the feature because.
I did know that one. I had heard of that one.
But they were doing a little testing. They lifted a Guaita up, but it shot up in the sky. So.
Did you just call it a Guait?
Guaita or whatever the.
I don't even know what you're referring to.
Oh, do you know the big things from Reach?
Oh, the Gouda.
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna call it Camel.
Doesn't look like a camel at all.
That's the point. It'll throw the Covenant off guard.
I remember a lot of times I would play through this level and completely waste my grenades going up the parked rates.
It's a tactical advantage. If you can't drive it, neither can they. Until Halo
Like,
2.
I mean, technically, I don't know what the retconning. I just heard another Marine get blown up.
That moment when you know you made a bad choice.
I don't know what the exact canon says of this is.
That
It's
must.
not really that important, but I like how they added in the passenger gun turret on the Wraiths.
You know what I miss from Halo
Even
games?
though they don't use it because it doesn't actually exist, it's just graphic. So yeah,
No.
that's probably why they added it in, just to make a little more sense of Reach.
Oh yeah.
Because they wanted to keep that gameplay change. And there go the last two.
Whoa. Well, how unlucky. If that grunt survived the first grenade, he would have died the second one. And I knew that Marine would die.
Now, Truth and Reconciliation is one of those levels where you can actually get a lot of Marines. I couldn't even tell what Cortana was saying when I was playing that.
I think my favorite moments in Halo were when I got Marines, like a large number of Marines.
Oh yeah, makes it feel like a real battle.
Oh yeah.
Like, wait, do I still have a Marine? Because I just heard one shout.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh. Yeah, this stage is really glitchy about sending you Marine reinforcements. There's a whole bunch of points where you can get them, but it's really glitchy about actually sending them to you.
I will name that Marine Jimothy. It's a mixture of Jim and Timothy.
Like, I'm pretty sure you can also get Marines when you're on the bottom floor of the hangar bay when you first come in. I'm pretty sure about this, but I think I've only ever had it happen to me once.
I think,
It's more common to get them when you get up to the second floor.
yeah.
I also think I've gotten Marine reinforcements after I've cleared the encounter right before the grab lift. But once again, I can't recall. how frequently that was. There's so many marine reinforcements on this stage that it's just so glitchy. It decides to give it to you.
Yeah.
The only guaranteed time, I think, is at the grab lift right before you go up. It's so that there's always 5 when you head up, and for the sake of the cutscene.
You know what I miss from Halo 4? Well, one thing I wish they did with Halo 4.
So, as in something you liked or something that you missed that wasn't in there?
I'm gonna say 50-50. I remember back when the Halo shotguns actually looked like shotguns.
I forgot. I ran ahead of the Marine forces, and enemies spawned behind me on this floor, so they were just surrounded by Marines.
At least they got, you got backup. Oh, and I missed when the shotguns actually looked like shotguns in Halo. In Halo 4, it looked like a rejected spaceship.
I didn't mind it, but then again, I'm a little more easier to please in some regards.
Oh, and the sniper.
It was very sci-fi looking, but then again, as I said earlier, previously Halo had a more authentism with its human tech.
Which is what I loved.
Which is why, well, also it made... The Halo 4 shotgun was still angular, but it was less blocky, more angles.
I like the Halo Reach shotgun the most. That was just the best shotgun ever. I used to team kill like crazy.
After the first game, it was the best, as in most powerful. It was the most powerful version since Halo 1. 2 and 3s were just so short range.
But the Halo 4s, I mean Halo Reaches, it also looked real.
It had quite a range.
Plus the heat shield just made it that much more badass.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not gonna stand around here and wait for your dot for the Marines. It's kind of funny, after playing through probably the first time, you forget all the points that Marines have banter, where they tell you what to do next.
How does Chief
know? So you don't have to wait for the Marines to say, okay, we're gonna stand here, you go on and find the captain.
How does Chief know where to go? Secret spot in space magic?
Also, all the doors are locked.
Do the Covenant just purposely make it easy for us?
That's just a it's just a gameplay device. How is conveniently only the doors I needed to go through unlocked?
Spartan luck. Space luck. There
was one game that actually, if you think about it too hard, the game still has some logic fails to it. But it's been a long time since you've played Metroid Prime. But in the pirate bases in that game, obviously they have the traditional shoot doors to open them mechanic.
Yeah.
But in order to explain why the bases would be missing a lot of seemingly necessary things, they had special doors, which if you scan them would say that they're coded to space pirate DNA, so it's impossible to break them open. So that was their way to like, hey, everything else that you haven't seen is behind these doors. You know, like dormitories, but those aren't exactly interesting to go through.
No, Jacob. I'm just gonna let you sit here and die.
Who calls him by his first name?
I do.
You did.
Come here, bro. Thanks, bro. Oh, man. You're really tall. I know, sir.
So our Easter egg reference for the day. In the original version, Keyes has a little extra thing on his name tag that says, "Hello, my name," and then Keyes.
Hello, my name, Keyes.
I guess they ran out of space with the is.
Captain Keyes, how come the Covenant conveniently name things after human stuff, like Halo?
There's a logic fail. I overheard the guards talking about this place.
I'm analyzing this correctly. They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon, one with vast,
There were some other plot holes in this scene that I'm trying to remember.
Of course, Court.
Before, but I can't think of them now.
Of course, Cortana is the most powerful weapon. It's shaped as a wedding ring.
I have intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team.
I can't
calling for
remember.
a control
I'll
Uh,
probably
they're-
remember them later.
thought they were looking
There's that Marine in the middle dinking around with his gun going, cool! A Covenant weapon!
they must be looking for Halo's control room.
I'm so going to Rambo this.
That's bad news.
Son, if I catch you Ramboing with the Covenant crap, I'm gonna be very mad.
Use it against us and wipe out the entire unit.
Well, so is that the Marine that he's gonna call a Lickneck?
Cortana,
Chief, huh? Oh yeah.
we need to beat the Covenant. to
Okay.
control room. Marines, let's move.
Okay.
sir. Chief,
Man, you got long arms. That was just laying on the ground and you just picked it up like it was up to your knees.
Details.
Oh, I only make fun of Halo because I love it so much.
I hurt because I love. Hard love. Tough love.
Tough love.
I also remember that, the Jackals have really ranged in degrees of how annoying they are to deal with. The only reason Halo 1s are only slightly annoying because the pistol's quite inaccurate. Powerful, but kind of inaccurate. Especially since it's probably the Halo game with the least auto-aim to it.
It is, which makes it a bit harder.
Yeah,
Which makes it more skillful if you've mastered Halo 1. And I think Halo 1's controls are perfect. Well, for Halo.
yeah, there's a guy stuck in the rafter up there. I noticed him for a split second. Oh wait, I think this is the part coming up. Keys died due to his lack of plot armor.
Damn it, Keys.
So
You idiot.
I decided just to cut it out. Because I have to sit through this thing twice. Save us some repetitiveness. Thank goodness this is like the only part. Yeah,
Cortana to Echo
it's the only
419.
part
We
where
have the captain and need
you
extraction on the double.
have to escort somebody.
Negative, Cortana.
If he
I've been
dies, the
engaged
mission
by Covenant air patrols,
fails.
and I'm having
And
a
B,
tough time shaking them.
This is the only hard
You'll be
part
better
of
off
doing it,
finding
so
your own ride.
nobody has ever complained
Sorry.
about this.
That Marine, that you, that elite that you killed with a sword, the last one,
Yeah.
it looked like the Marine just sort of punched him. So the thing that's going through his mind was like, whoa! I just punched an elite to death! I'm the most badass Marine ever!
Except for the fact that, he would have felt me shoot him, so...
You know, Keys, the Marines wear armor for a reason.
Still docked.
Not because it looks cool, but because it actually helps out.
Yeah. That's how
Like your tactic, Aaron. Ambush and ambush.
I don't know exactly oh, I was going to say... So, one grunt popped out of the left door, and there was another one in the hallway. I just threw a grenade down there, thinking it'd blow him up, and then that grunt that came out the other door with the grenade attached to him, that was the same one.
Oh, that elite really wasn't paying attention. Grunts are screaming, and then he just walks by. Up the derp the derp.
He just got up.
Well, you know, at least Master Chief is a safe gunman. He puts his guns in the safe every time.
The dropship is loose.
Everybody, mount up. Let's get on board.
Keys, you know how to fly this thing? It is a giant fork.
He was a pilot. He did used to be a pilot.
Give me a minute to
Sir,
get
it says your license expired 3 years ago.
Pick this bird up.
Shut up, Chief. This is my
If you
time.
notice, they don't have any windows for good reason.
Hang on.
I heard that, your explanation for why... I mean, obviously they just designed it this way to look cool originally, but... I doubt they had this thought up ahead of time, but apparently...
Up and away.
I'll actually continue this. Oops.